Hi, Dr. Peterson. I'm a 17-year-old girl, and I'm told it's kind of rare for someone like me to listen to you. Well, maybe it is, but I don't think it is. So, you know, there's this idea that the only people who are listening to me are angry white men. And I suspect there are probably some angry white men in this audience. And there's probably some angry brown women in the audience too. And so, you know, all I can, as far as I'm concerned, I mean, this is just so absurd, is that I can't believe that this has even become controversial. As I'm talking to people about, you know, taking responsibility for the state of the world onto themselves, and the radical leftist identity politics ideologues can only view this through the lens of their radical leftist identity politics, and instead of noticing that this isn't a political issue, except that I don't like the radical leftists and their restrictions on free speech. Well, it's that the politics jumped its boundaries. The politicians started to do things that they don't get to do. They stepped into the philosophical realm, or they stepped into the theological realm, and they should stay the hell out of both. So, you get to mess with the primacy of free speech and the sovereignty of the individual. You're no longer where you should be. You've transformed yourself into a tyrant, and not the good kind. Not that there is a good kind. So, now, the consequence of that in part has been that, because I've been objecting to that vociferously and with a fair degree of success, the only response that can be mounted is the response that exists within that domain of conceptualization, that of identity politics. And so, since I'm objecting to that, then I must be the reprehensible enemy. It's like, well, good luck with that story. It's not going to work out, because that isn't what's going on. So to this 17-year-old girl, it's like, who knows how many 17-year-old girls are paying attention to what I'm saying on YouTube. I would say it's in the tens of thousands, and perhaps it's in the hundreds of thousands. And so the mere fact that that isn't the story that a small subsection of the ideologically committed popular media is telling, because it's by no means all of them by any stretch of the imagination, doesn't mean it's canonically true. So, now it might be rare, statistically speaking, for 17-year-olds to be listening to me, but there are plenty of them that are. I get letters from them all the time, and more power to them as far as I'm concerned. It's a complicated message. The lectures are very sophisticated and difficult, and it's great that if you happen to find that your interest is captured by them, then there's something to that. What advice would I have for teens like you? Do what you think's right, kiddo. That's what you should do.